Y'all want to know who won the fight? So boom. My coworker Babe Cherry done pulled up to my ex-boo house, Kylie, because Kylie done infested my car with ants. And yeah, Cherry said, nah, I need that. She go up to the door, knock on the door. She told Kylie, like, look, we can either fight outside or I can come in your house and drag you outside. Which one you want? Kylie said, hold on right quick. I'll be right out. Now, let me explain something to y'all. Cherry, she was thick, thicker than a Snicker, thicker than cold ice cream in a freezer. I'm talking about she was stout, you know what I mean? Kylie was, small, petite, cute. Now, I done seen Cherry get into it with somebody outside of work. Like you have the outside work events, and Cherry coming straight from the shoulders. She not playing, like, she got that on her. Kylie, I don't know, just her structure and everything. I'm just like, man, like, this girl about to get mollywopped. But it's like, she asking for it, right? My coworker Cherry give me her phone. She was like, record this. Like, literally, like, I'm about to drag this girl. Like, I'm really about to take her through there, whatever the case. Kylie come back outside. She walking towards Cherry. She putting her in a ponytail. She stopped and she saying, oh, yeah, Star Young, after I'm done with her, I need my one from you. Like, I need that fade. I was like, what you mean? What you mean you need one from me? I didn't want to fight you. You don't want to put the ants in my car. I didn't come over to fight. I came over to get my car. Like, why you say F me for? Cherry, like, Star Young, don't worry about her. She not gonna put her hands on you. Don't worry about that. Like, she ain't talk about nothing. Kylie, come on. Like, this been overdue. You ruined my birthday. Kylie, like, how I ruin your birthday when you in Miami? What am I supposed to be, boo, or whatever the case? You don't got no respect. You're not a girls. Or they going back and forth. And I'm just still in shock because I'm like, why you say you gonna fight me for? The answer was enough. Like, come on, chill. But anyway, I had all my confidence in Cherry. Cherry was letting me know, look, she ain't gonna touch nothing. She ain't gonna whoop nothing. Like, you don't gotta worry about that. Y'all, Kylie walked up to Cherry and was like, you ready? And Cherry was like, yeah, you is. Kylie grabbed Cherry, like, so quick. She grabbed her head and instantly, just over and over, do, punching her down to the ground. Do. She didn't even let her get up. Do. She paused, looked over at me and said, oh, but this the you chose? Do. Anybody that can stop and pause mid-fight, look over and still bully you, Cherry on the ground, like, let me get up. Star Young, get her off of me. Cherry, I don't know why it's like Cherry arms are broke. She not even trying to swing. Y'all, Kylie done switch arms, rotate. She with the left. Wow, uppercut. Wow. Looking over at me like, but that's who you choose to disrespect me with? Wow. And you talk about you gonna come over here and fight me next? You know how, like, you can hear somebody hitting somebody and the sound of the lick, you could tell it hurt? Boy, Kylie was giving it all. She got all you heard was straight that. Like, what? So at this point, it's beginning to be too much because I don't know what's going on. Cherry is balled up, basically, like, trying to cover her face. She's not even trying to fight back, no whatsoever. So I walk over. I'm trying to break it up. Kylie like, oh, so you trying to save her? So you trying to save this? I'm like, bro, you won, okay? Like, you got it. Like, you won. Chill out. She's like, oh, so I won? Tell me I won. I'm like, you won. She's like, no, say it again. I'm like, you won. She's like, say it in my ear. Oh, you freaky frog, bro. Me and Kylie used to have this thing, like, whenever we would do it or whatever, that was one of her things, like, saying stuff in her ear. Like, that was like her little, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and another thing, all of y'all, oh, I'm Team Kylie. All of my comments, once the story time over, make sure y'all still be Team Kylie, okay? Make sure that all on my page, all in my comments, representing and supporting another woman besides me is really dirty work. It honestly says a lot about y'all selves, but it's okay because I'm going to let y'all just go ahead and have the day that y'all deserve. Back to the story. Y'all, Kylie finally stopped. She backed up and she told Cherry, get up. Go ahead, get up. Boy, Cherry had knots, black eyes. She was bleeding. I was like, oh my God, Cherry, are you okay? She was like, nah, tell her to run it again. I'm like, oh, hold on now. Kylie wasn't breathing hard. She wasn't out of breath. She was standing there with her hands on her hips and was like, you want to go again? You want to go? I'm standing in between, y'all. Kylie took one hand, grabbed me by my waist right here, and moved me out the way. She was like, do you want to go again? I almost... Cherry looked at her and was like, you know what? I don't got time for this. Come on, Star Young, let's go. Yo, Kylie said, Star Young not going nowhere. Then she started coming towards me. So, I'm getting ready. I'm getting everything my mom told me. I'm getting ready to... I ain't going out like Cherry. Yeah, that was like in my head. I was gonna do that. Kylie came over to me, pushed me up against that same car, my car that she just filled with ants. She's come on saying, Star Young, stop playing with me, okay? Star Young, stop playing with me, okay? Star Young, stop playing with me, okay? Like, she just like chest bumping me. Like, I'm just like, bro, come on. Then she started crying, and that's when I knew I won. She's like, stop playing with me, okay? Like, stop. My feelings is involved. Stop playing with me. I'ma really hurt you. Stop playing with me, Star Young. Stop playing with me. I'm just like, bro, chill. Like, calm down. And slowly but surely, like, she's letting me console her. She's letting me hug her, and that's That's when I knew the storm is over now. Hallelujah. Yo, me and Kylie outside hugging. Like, make it make sense. How do we go from that to this? She's like hugging me, telling me like, stop playing with her for real. She don't want to hurt me. Like, I really got to stop because she's really crazy. She's really throw it off. She really don't mind. She, you know what I'm saying? She's saying all this and all that. She finally walks in the house or whatever. And then I'm like left there with Cherry. And I'm just like, Cherry, are you okay? Bro, Cherry was not okay. I'm like, she could barely stand up. She was like, I feel dizzy. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, let me drive you home, whatever the case may be. I drove Cherry home. I told her, like, look, I apologize. You pulled up like you was going to handle something. I almost wanted to tell her, like, ask her, like, what happened? Yo, the car ride taking Cherry home, I was just like, dang. Come on, like, it was kind of awkward. It was kind of quiet. She's like, just don't worry about her, like, whatever. Like, at least, you know what I'm saying, I let her know, like, I stood up for myself. You know, it turned into one of those things. I was just like, dang, you know what I'm saying, I felt bad for Cherry. Me and Cherry still remain cool. Not so, like, work booze, but we were still cordial, whatever. She wasn't mad at all. She was just saying how, you know what I'm saying, she was going to stand up for her respect. She later went on and met somebody else that was at work, ended up getting pregnant by him. And once you get pregnant, baby, a baby is too far. Like, Cherry, I don't want nothing to do with you, baby. Now, as far as Kylie, after that night that I had made sure that Cherry had got home safe, whatever, I did go back over Kylie's house to get my car, but somehow I ended up inside her house. We ended up, you know what I'm saying, doing a grown-up. We ended up making up, and we still ended up kind of talking and, you know what I'm saying, actually being better and building a better relationship after that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So, y'all saying Kylie stood on business, but did she really? Did she really? I came back to see what I was going to do with my car. She's like, come inside. Like, I cooked. Like, come on. Like, what you be? The only thing I was eating was her. You know what I mean? Me and Kylie eventually stopped talking because, you know, ultimately, when you do stuff like that, the trust is broken. I just couldn't stand, like, honestly, I had stopped playing with Kylie. Like, bro, you literally just demolished a girl in front of me. I ain't even playing with you. But she could not wrap her head around, like, me being at work. If I was talking to somebody else, if I was doing something to somebody else, it was no trust. She was always going through my phone. She was always going through my social media. She was always doing something. I was just like, all right, bro, I can't take it no more. Like, especially when I'm trying to prove to you that I'm doing better. You give me another chance. I'm trying to prove to you, and it's just, yeah, nah. We tried to do the whole friends with benefits thing, but ultimately, you know what I'm saying, I fell for someone else that I really shouldn't have. I should have just stayed. If it was left up to between Kylie and a new person that I fell for, I should have just really stayed with Kylie because the new, if y'all remember that girl, I already made a story time about her. The one, we just gonna call her Catfish. And it's not because of the way she looked, it's because that cat was fishy. So, yeah, no. But, yeah, I'm glad y'all enjoyed this story time. Of course, I got more. Just let me know what y'all want to hear, because unfortunately, I was a very wild one, and, you know, things just happen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take one for the team. If it wasn't for me doing for the plot, we wouldn't have these great story times. So, yeah, I just got to know before I end this video, are y'all team Kylie? Are y'all team Cherry? Or are you team me? Come on, I know it got to be somebody that's going to be team me in the comments, bro. Come on. Oh, and for y'all that's like, where did she get the ants from? Y'all can order ants offline. And I didn't even know that you can order a bag of poop offline and get it sent to somebody's house. A lot of y'all in my comments said that y'all did that before, and shame on you. Fun fact, and it's just between me and y'all watching, so don't tell nobody. I actually ended up running into Kylie over the summer out in Miami. And it's so funny how she lives in Miami now. Yeah. Crazy Kylie. That's her contact name on my phone because... I know a lot of y'all want to hear her side too. She's not much of a social. She's one of those mysterious girls. Like, barely even post. She got an Instagram, but with no pictures. All of her stuff is private. Like, she's one of them, but very stunning girl. Like, she's doing very well for herself. So, shout out Kylie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I think. But, yeah. You know, thank you for letting me experience that, because now you let me and my people have a great story time. She in the comments, she reading too. She actually hit me up and was just like, hey, so many people team Kylie. Like, da-da-da. Like... brother. Completely random, but I want to know, what's y'all plans for Thanksgiving? Like, are y'all spending it with yourselves? I hope not, because that's kind of sad. With friends, with family, with coworkers. Y'all working on Thanksgiving? Like, what y'all doing? Let me be in y'all business right quick. I think my next story time, do y'all want to hear about the prank that went wrong, or that time one of my closest friends, her husband made her cut me off? Which one y'all want to hear? So the prank gone wrong, or one of my close friends, her husband made her cut me off for a particular reason. Well, anyway, I don't know, I just felt like yapping. I do really appreciate all of y'all that's liking and commenting and sharing. Y'all even tagging y'all friends, family members, boyfriends, girlfriends. Like, hey, listen to this story time. I love a story time. Y'all sharing me all on TikTok. Y'all tagging me all on Instagram. Y'all all on subscribing to my YouTube. And I really do appreciate that. Like, thank you so much. And, yeah, I don't really got nothing to talk about. I'm just really yapping. But, I mean, you know. Before I do leave, I do want to leave y'all with this, though. I want to just kind of see where y'all mind at, right? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Think about that one and get back to me, okay? And until then, we'll meet again for the next story time.